They say that weed makes you more creative, which is true if we're talking about inventing an Oreo banana Skittle sandwich. Hello, someone who isn't me. Jules here for Dnews. Drugs are a mixed dime bag. On the one hand, they get you high. On the other hand, they come with a bottomless list of side effects. From heroin to coffee, drugs are drugs because they change something about you, whether it be your level of pain, your mood, your decision-making skills, and so on. But one of the big effects commonly associated with drugs, like marijuana or alcohol, is that they make you more creative. Stoners are quick to point out that even though they might be too couch-locked to actually pick up a paintbrush, they feel much more creative when they're high. And a similar idea follows the consumption of alcohol. Winston Churchill and others like Mark Twain and Beethoven have espoused the idea that it's important to get drunk before embarking on anything creative. Clearly, Churchill, Twain, and Beethoven have proven their aptitude for creativity. So does that prove them right? Well, interestingly, it might. In 2004, a study at the University of Colorado found that about 15% of Caucasians carried a genetic variant that changed the way they responded to alcohol compared to the rest of the population. This so-called Churchill gene made them react more strongly in mood and behavior. Those with the gene reported feeling happiness and elation after taking a shot of alcohol. Sorry, let me clarify. Participants were literally injected with alcohol so that their absorption rates were consistent. Don't try that at home. Anyway, this shot was followed by a period of relaxation and creativity. In those without the gene, this creativity was not as amplified. And on an aside, those with the Churchill gene were more likely to end up with alcohol problems like alcoholism. But for those with and without the Churchill gene, being drunk can make you feel more creative, even if you aren't. That's because alcohol inhibits brain activity, which can lower judgment of your own creative pursuits. So you might feel like a genius in the moment, but in the morning, you'll probably be disappointed and hungover. Now, there is some evidence to show that a small amount of alcohol can promote creative thinking. In 2012, a study was published by the University of Chicago wherein participants had a blood alcohol level of 0.075, which in the United States is just shy of being legally drunk. They were asked to find word pairs based on 3 given words. So given arm, peach, and tar, a correct answer would be something like pit, creating armpit, peach pit, and tar pit. When compared to their sober counterparts, the drunk group was able to think of more answers, faster answers, and more insightful answers. So that's alcohol. But how about ganja, dank, herb, cron, kush, the devil's lettuce? What about weed? Just based on the hundreds of different names for it, it must make you more creative, right? Well, a study from the Netherlands attempted to classify creativity as divergent thinking, the ability to brainstorm, think flexibly, and come up with new solutions to problems. In this case, participants were given 2 objects, like a shoe and a pen, and asked to come up with new uses for them. Using this criteria, they found that when participants inhaled a low dose of cannabis, there was almost no effect on creativity. When they took high doses, researchers found that their creativity actually plummeted. But perhaps more interestingly, instead of being linked to actual drug use, creativity seemed to be linked to expected drug use. Another study found that when participants were tricked into thinking they'd eaten a marijuana-laced biscuit, they showed more creativity than participants who hadn't eaten any biscuits at all. Unsurprisingly, the placebo effect still works. So depending on your definition of creativity, having a beer or 2 could make you a little more creative, Churchill gene or not. And as for you potheads out there, you're only more creative because you think you are. And if you're high enough, that last sentence should keep you busy for the next 7 hours, or however many minutes that is. But if you are creative, on drugs or not, you probably like listening to music. So if you're looking for a new Bluetooth speaker, check out Monster's reimagined boombox, the Monster Blaster. It's available for monthly payments starting at $25. The Monster Blaster has the power to bring music to life indoors and out. Check it out at themonsterblaster.com/dnews. And for all you potheads out there, you might have heard that marijuana is stronger now than it used to be decades ago. But why is that? Find out in this video.
THC is also the thing that gives marijuana, well, its high and euphoric feeling. Basically, the more THC the pot has, the stronger the high. Potency has been monitored for about 40 years, but the rumor is lately that today's pot boasts more THC than in prior years.
So what do you think? Are there other drugs that might boost creativity? Let us know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Dnews for more videos every day.